half price for the one-armed slave. The auctioneer's laughter echoed through the grand chamber, but a lone human in the crowd saw something others did not: her true worth. The vast interstellar auction hall pulsed with excitement, its domed ceiling alive with shifting lights that shimmered over rows of spectators. Holographic banners flickered above, showcasing new captives brought from distant worlds. The air carried a blend of metallic ozone and exotic spices. Among the fresh arrivals stood a young alien woman, chained to the corner. Her skin shimmered violet under the lights, her left arm ending at the elbow. The auctioneer, a rotund creature with 3 eyes and a thunderous voice, slammed his gavel on the podium. "Half price for the one-armed slave," he bellowed, laughter rumbling deep in his chest. "Half a body, half the value. Who dares to bid?" The crowd erupted in cruel amusement, jeers bouncing off the metal walls. The alien woman lowered her head, her remaining arm drawn protectively across her chest. Strands of silver hair veiled part of her face, yet behind them, the faint glint of golden eyes betrayed a fire that refused to die. Despite her chains, there was quiet pride in her posture, something the auctioneer failed to see. Bidding began slowly. A few merchants raised their hands lazily, their offers falling one after another. The auctioneer's mocking laughter grew louder. "Come now. One arm, one chance. Don't waste your credits." At the back, a human stood still, watching. Kale had crossed countless systems in search of something more meaningful than profit. Rumors had reached him, whispers of an alien woman famed for her skill, intellect, and resilience despite her missing limb. Where others saw weakness, Kale saw strength untapped. The auctioneer stomped impatiently. "Final call. Who will take this bargain before she's gone for a song?" Kale stepped forward, voice steady. "I bid triple the current offer." Gasps rippled through the hall. The auctioneer blinked, all 3 eyes in disbelief. "Triple? You must be insane, human. Half a body, half the price." "She's worth a fraction of that." Kale didn't waver. "I see more than a fraction. I see potential." The auctioneer laughed, slapping the podium. "Potential? She can't even lift a tray, let alone command a ship." For the first time, the woman's head lifted, a faint smile touching her lips. She had long stopped hoping to be understood, but for once, someone truly saw her. Kale raised his offer again, and murmurs filled the crowd. He wasn't bidding for greed or cruelty, but for what others overlooked: talent, courage, and the spirit to endure. Finally, the auctioneer slammed his gavel. "Sold to the human, Kale. Triple credits. Half a body indeed, but somehow, full price paid." Chains clinked as Kale approached her. "My name is Kale," he said softly. "You're coming with me." The alien studied him carefully. Humans were known for either exploiting or fearing her kind, yet his eyes held neither. They held respect. "I am Liera," she said, her voice melodic yet strong. "And I am capable. You won't regret this." Kale offered his hand. She hesitated, then accepted. Despite her missing arm, she climbed onto the hovering transport with graceful precision. The auctioneer's laughter faded behind them, replaced by the low hum of engines. Their journey to Kale's ship was silent at first, filled with quiet observation. Liera's sharp gaze roamed over the control panels, noting every detail with a mind sharpened by survival. By the time they reached hyperspace, she had already proven her skill, navigating the vessel effortlessly with a single arm. Kale was impressed. Days passed. He watched her repair systems using half the tools, anticipate threats before sensors did, and face hostile patrols without hesitation. Each act revealed the brilliance that mockery had once buried, a mind and courage no price could measure. One night, as stars streaked past the viewport, Liera spoke softly. "They never saw me. Not truly. Only what I lack." Kale nodded, his tone calm and sure. "That was their mistake. I saw your worth from the start, not as a slave or an asset, but as someone extraordinary." Liera's smile glowed faintly in the starlight. "Then perhaps my journey was meant to be half-priced, if it led me to be found by you." When they reached the human colony, Liera's brilliance earned her swift recognition. No longer a commodity, she became a strategist, engineer, and ally. The auctioneer's laughter was now only a memory, a symbol of how ignorance blinds the shallow-minded. On quiet nights aboard Kale's ship, Liera would watch the stars and whisper, "They never saw me, my mind, my courage, only what was missing." Kale would rest his hand over hers. "And that's why they failed. You were never half of anything. You were whole from the start." Her golden eyes softened, a true smile forming. Maybe being sold for half was what it took to be found by the right person. Kale smiled back. For the first time, Liera felt seen, not for what she lacked, but for all that she was. She had been sold for half a body, but her courage, intellect, and heart were beyond price. And as starlight bathed the ship, she understood. True worth isn't measured by what's missing, it shines through what remains. Resilience, brilliance, the courage to rise above.